Yes, hello again. This is once again Matthias from University of Bonn. Now this is part 2 of the IDN Switcher Demo. Now the focus is on the IDN channel feature. So in the part 1 we have seen the general mapping of software in frame or wave mode to several projectors. Now we just see 4 projectors remaining. One of those is quite loud. So I switched it off. Once again we see different frame mode mappings, wave mode mapping.
Und jetzt schauen wir uns in dem Video hier mal genauer das Feature an von den IDN Channel.
Now we will have a focused look on the IDN channel feature. There's one of the groups defined. I called it mixed multi-channel. And we will switch to the tab of this specific group.
Einer nach dem anderen reihum von demselben IDN-Empfänger gescannt werden. Wir konzentrieren uns jetzt also nur auf den einen Projektor. Hier ist auf das entsprechende Mapping in dem Switcher.
So now we will see the mapping. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 software sources. On the left hand side there's currently one mapping active, that's MediaLAS M3 software to our main laser projector.
Von den Beispielshows, die wir eben im Hintergrund eine nach der anderen gesehen haben. Zum Beispiel nehmen wir noch LSX.
Now we add the LSX,
Dann nehmen wir noch Mamba 2.0.
MediaLAS Mamba 2.0. And you see from the previous configuration
Laserpong noch das.
the picture is all on the same location on the projection wall, because this was from the previous demo where one software after the other got access.
Kanäle von
Now we see 5 software in parallel sending IDN frame streams to the projector or to the IDN receiver,
eins nach dem anderen.
and the projector now gets one picture projected after the other in a circle
Positionen von den einzelnen, dass wir nicht alle auf
or
einmal
in a
sehen,
cycle.
also nicht alle auf einer Stelle.
Now we change the geometric correction in each of the software so that we will see 5 separate pictures on the wall. So the laser pong moves a little bit to the left. The bottom left is MediaLAS M3. Now I'm changing the MediaLAS Mamba 2.0. The close-up camera has some focus problems. And finally HD laser scan. So those 5 picture parts are all projected by a same projector coming from 5 different software. And also mentioned in the other part of the demonstration, we do not know about another system that is able to do exactly this. Now we are removing the sources, just leaving one. Once again activating the group. That's LSX starting with one picture, and now we add the others again. While at a certain number of pictures, then the overall picture repeat rate will be low. But if you have a scanning system which allows for a high scanning speed, then overall the picture repeat time is okay.
So, das Ganze mit 5 Quellen.
So 5 sources, of course, is not realistic.
Von 5 verschiedenen Software-Systemen gleichzeitig auf demselben Projektor. Aber man könnte sich das Szenario vorstellen.
But you can think about a scenario where you have, let's say, two software sources on the same projector. Well, for example, one stream is presenting a logo, which should be visible all the time, and the other stream is the playback of a show, for example. So here we have MediaLast 3 now active as a kind of logo projection. And I activated another laser show on the LSX system, which is a nice abstract show. And now we see two sources sending to the same laser projector. And this looks, well, quite well. You can't really see that from the camera pictures because the shutter times and the aliasing effects make it rather difficult to see the real quality in the video. But at least you can see that the projection absolutely is quite clear. And even the moving parts from the LSX video are more or less not much disturbed by the second picture that's always being projected. So we'll change the configuration now. So LSX is now being removed, but the picture is still in the IDN receiver. So because it didn't receive a stop signal, we need to switch all sources off. Now the IDN receiver gets idle, and then we can reactivate the group. We now play laser pong and want to see a laser show with another software. So now we got laser pong and start another software for MediaLast Mamba 2.0 software. The laser pong picture itself is not so complex, so it will mainly not disturb the projection of a second source. Okay, to conclude, I'm now adding once again all the other sources. So you see 2 laser shows, LSX and Media Labs, together with the laser Pong, with our Media Labs and 3 logo projection, and also the HD laser scan right now. Well, as mentioned, this is not very realistic to have 5 pictures. But it works.
Hier hat der Scanner natürlich schon mächtig viel zu tun. Aber ist natürlich nicht ganz der Anwendungsfall für jeden Tag.
Okay, so this concludes the demonstration of the channel feature right now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, simply drop me an email.
So, ich hoffe, es hat ein wenig Spaß gemacht, zuzuschauen. Wenn es eventuell Fragen gibt, einfach mal eine Mail schicken oder so.
Okay,
Dann wird jetzt per Switch
now all sources off. And then I'm disconnecting the graphical user interface from the switcher. And goodbye.